Hey guys, welcome to Fat Fender Garage. I'm Jason and we've got a Godzilla oil pan right here. One of the things as we were learning and doing some Godzilla swaps, if you're doing a stock chassis and you have a two-wheel drive truck, you want to put a Godzilla in it. A lot of guys are doing like Fox bodies and stuff. That case support is actually kind of in the way. So one of the things we're doing for our Godzillas in our two-wheel drives, we're actually taking a brand new oil pan and we're cutting it down. But if you look at the difference, CNC cut all this off and then we weld on a new piece on here. We take the drain plug from here, we put it on the side, and then you also have the oil filter. All the sensors, everything stays the same. It's just gonna be 2 inches lower. So you'll move this over to here. One of the things you'll notice though, is now this oil filter is actually sticking up and in the way. And so we actually have a pretty cool oil filter relocation kit that we use on a lot of our chassis. And it takes this adapter right here, gonna thread right on here, and then you can point this and put a little relocation bracket, mount it. You mount this adapter somewhere else, then you just move that filter and put it in a different spot. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. All the hose fittings and things you might need. I'll get this off. So back to the pan. We're not using used pans and any of that kind of stuff. The reason why we want to make sure we get a really good weld, and so we don't want any weird impurities or anything from the oils to prevent a good solid weld. So then you're gonna get a new pickup tube and you're gonna get a freeze plug. And I'll show you over here basically what happens. We've already installed it on this one. There's a black filter you're going to pop off here. You're going to get rid of that, throw it in the trash, and then you're going to put this freeze plug in here. You're going to tap that in, and then you put a couple little marks like that, right, with the chisel to make sure it doesn't come up. Stays in there nice and tight. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this cover off right here, and then you're going to replace it with the new one where you're going to pick up your oil through this. It pulls through here. The volume here and here with the filter is pretty much going to be the same. From there, you can take your pan and put that back on. And just like factory, you're gonna need to silicone this back on, and you got a 2-inch lower pan. It's pretty easy. All the sensors and everything stay the same. So on this side, if you come over here, we actually have a couple ports. Now this one here transfers fluid from the air filter and also through the oil cooler. You can still run the oil cooler if you chose to. For us, and a lot of stuff we're not doing a lot of heavy towing and stuff that we have to worry about coolant, keeping the oil super cool. So we usually cap that off. This big, massive thing that slides in here, actually right there, it distributes the oil and continues it through the air filter and everything. And you've got these hoses. So another thing you can get, and you can purchase it on our website, is a block off plate. Gets rid of this massive bulky thing, blocks it off. I guess it's not a real block off. I guess it's a smaller adapter that just allows it to bypass coming out these ports right here, and you can ditch the oil cooler. So in the kit, to finish up here, you're gonna get the pickup tube. You're gonna get this freeze plug that goes in the original location. All this is gonna be available on our website. You can go there and purchase it, along with the oil cooler block off plate that gets rid of this. And then you're also going to be able to find our oil filter relocation kit as well. And that makes for really much easier, tighter, compact, especially in your two-wheel drive trucks, to be able to fit your Godzilla in.